upload today for the 24th of May is with regards to the healing process of coping alone in society without supports or services or advocacy being provided, and without having the Hippocratic Oath being acknowledged adequately, and without the Hippocratic Oath being respected. So the issues that I mentioned in yesterday's upload with regards to medical incompetence highlight for me very serious matters that I'm experiencing, especially since only giving birth in 2015. Since 2015, I've had the checkups and tests and whatnot that would be expected and required for pregnancy and for after pregnancy care as well. So I'm here and I'm living in public accommodation, and as I've mentioned, ongoing issues with regards to legal violations and marital desertion and defamation and disinformation. There's the bodily integrity violations that have been very dangerous. The bodily integrity violations and the intrusion of anonymous citizens, anonymous professionals, and anonymous individuals that don't have any business involving themselves with me, that don't have any authority or consent to be discussing me, and that don't have consent for intruding upon me, are two very serious aspects of all of this that I have become concerned about. Bodily integrity, the female body, the body of a mother in 2020 to be so detrimentally damaged as I've experienced damages, and then the intrusions of individuals that I don't have any involvement with, that I have not given any consent to intrude upon me or to discuss me. These kind of things that I'm experiencing, those two particular aspects, as well as the legal obstructions, the legal violations, etc., and the marital desertion, are all very serious matters to be contending with. So, as I've mentioned, as a victim of hate crime and these offences that are occurring and these wrongdoings that are occurring, that it's an ongoing issue, and that I haven't received protection from, in a community where people are just deciding to say what they want about who they want and when they want. This community, this country, as far as I'm concerned, has damaged my career, reputation, and good name. As a member of recovery, to be recovering here today on the 24th of May 2020 on my own, without the Hippocratic Oath being honoured or respected, and without privacy being respected, and without the mental health of those individuals that have caused me these issues, unjustifiably I might add, are huge concerns for modern day society, and also huge concerns for the United Nations. The damage done with regards to offences and wrongdoings, I've coped with in the best way possible without the supports that I'm entitled to. The mentality of individuals to be speaking about a person that they don't know, that they've not had interaction with, that they have no consent to be discussing, is all a very serious issue for me, and very serious issues as well for other citizens that are being targeted by culprits of hate crime, claiming falsehoods and perpetrating wrongdoings in an age of 2020 that is contrary not only to the Constitution but also to the Declaration of Human Rights. So, as far as I'm concerned, my purpose as a light worker, my ancestry, my royal ancestry, my marital rights, my rights to family, etc. I gave birth in 2015, and what has happened in this country is very, very astonishingly um, unacceptable. Astonishingly, it's happening. Astonishingly, it's being tolerated. Astonishingly, it's being swept under the carpet. Astonishingly, the bystander effect is occurring. Astonishingly, there are very serious wrongdoings and falsehoods being perpetrated and facilitated. So, for lone citizens living on their own that are confronted with these mentally ill individuals that have no respect for civil liberties, that have no respect for the Constitution, that have no respect for their own mental health, as far as I'm concerned, as a member of the fellowship since 2006, to be jeopardizing credibility, to be jeopardizing sanity and sobriety with this kind of a vendetta of hate crime against an innocent mother is a very sad sign of the times. So, as I keep mentioning, financial abuse is at play also, intentionally. The financial abuse that's being caused is as another means to discredit the competency of a grown adult that's experiencing these offences and violations. So these are the kind of tactics that are going on. People are claiming falsehoods, making complaints that are unsubstantiated, and they're perpetrating daylight robbery. So, the damage done to my body, the legal obstructions and violations, the marital desertion, the other more serious, very serious wrongdoings regarding sexual assaults and revenge porn, all of those things that I've experienced in this country have not been compensated. The damages have not been repaired, and the behaviours that have occurred have not been explained either. So for 2020, for this to be happening to a lone citizen, that the authorities are fully aware of the version of truth that I have expressed and explained publicly and in my submission forms of complaint, still have not prioritised the safety and well-being of a woman, a mother, a teacher, a humanitarian, a peacekeeper since 2006. This is how I have been treated as a light worker and as a member of the Fellowship of Sobriety and Sanity. People misusing modern technology, attaining information unethically, damaging my light body, exploiting my body, and prospering from what they have damaged and caused suffering from. So, I'm more concerned these days with my physical health and safety. Um, Physical health and safety for any woman is a right in society to be respected and safeguarded. Unfortunately, there are people hindering and impinging and intruding upon the private living space and private dwellings and private needs and wants and requirements of an adult citizen due to hate crime because of their guilt that they are not able to confront with regards to their defamation and such matters that they've caused for me since 2003. Between 2003 to 2005, and again 2005 to 2007, and now yet again 2017 to 2020. So, these updates are for the interest of people suffering from hate crime. These are for the interest of the United Nations. These are for the interests of those that are experiencing very dangerous injustice and defamation. This is for the interest of people suffering from physical illness and that are not being respected in society. So, as a mother, it's a very sad sign of the times, and health is wealth. And as regards the health that has been damaged and the wealth that has been stolen from me, as an intended means of damaging my hierarchy of needs, as a teacher of the Department of Education, this is a very sad sign of the times. So I hope the politicians and the authorities are aware of how sick a situation has been facilitated. I'm concerned about mental health, that this kind of a situation is occurring. So, as a new vision for Ireland, I can say how disappointing um, this kind of a circumstances for a grown woman, mother, teacher, humanitarian, etc.